Downstar.
There are sons, daughters, husbands, wives. Now, as they come home from war, how will they heal the emotional wounds you can't see? For the first time, hear from soldiers who have the courage to talk about something warriors aren't supposed to. Nightline, Coming Home starts tonight.
Dr. Alvarado to ICU. Dr. Alvarado to ICU.
You want to go to prison in Nicholas's place.
That's right.
Do you understand that he got life without the possibility of parole?
I do.
And you expect me to believe that you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison?
Listen, I'll go to prison for 2 years, all right? That'll give you and Nicholas time to set up somewhere where no one will ever find you. All right? Then I'll come forward with the truth, and the DNA will back me up.
And you think they're just going to let you out after you helped to kill her?
I might get a few more years, but I won't get life.
You're crazy, and you must think I am too. If you're asking me to go along with this.
Look, you don't have to sigh right now. You know, just take your time.
Why can't you just leave us alone?
Because you warned me that revenge wouldn't solve nothing, and you were right. You know, I had no right to try and punish Nicholas for what he did, to try and blackmail him, to push him into confessing. I was just trying to blame him for something I did, you know? But Mary's death is on my hands, not his. And all I can do now is make amends by giving Nicholas his life back. All right? That's what I'm doing here. Okay? I owe it to the both of you.
Dr. Gill, please call your service.
So what's the plan? Hold me prisoner until Santa comes?
Why don't you make yourself comfortable?
You know, you think I'm trouble Courtney doesn't need, right?
That's right.
Well, so let me go. I'll be out of her life.
Yeah, she already promised her that I'd keep an eye on you, babysit you.
So, I guess you're into Christmas.
Yeah, we're just decorating the tree.
Hmm.
And why don't you have some popcorn?
Yeah. Tree looks nice.
Thanks.
I hope Courtney gets to enjoy it. What do you think she went?
Probably to see the police commissioner.
Oh. See, I bet that she went to see Lorenzo Alcazar. Let me ask you something. Do you think that Courtney's strong enough to kick a gun out of his hand?
Yeah, she's pretty capable of taking care of herself, yeah.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
See, if it was my girlfriend, I'd be with her. Or at least I'd give her a call.
When did you realize I survived the ambush?
Right after Diego was born, my mother died during the delivery. There were complications, and I was left with a baby brother to take care of. I was sure that you blamed me for the shooting. So I convinced myself that if you or your brother found me, you would kill me.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I was an idiot.
No. I never gave you a reason to expect me to listen or to understand.
Thanks to the money I took, I was able to give Diego a comfortable life. I went to school. But I never legalized my immigration. So when he was 10, I was deported and he was sent to foster care.
So you're who Diego went to see in Mexico? One of the girls he took with him is the daughter of a friend of mine.
I was so happy to see him. But I'm getting married, and my fiancé knows nothing about my family or my past.
So you sent Diego back to Fort Charles?
I didn't want to. I knew you were here, and I thought that if you found out who he was, that you would use him for revenge.
Did I treat you so badly that you thought I was that kind of monster?
I felt guilty about the shooting, but I see that I completely misjudged you. But I was trying to protect Diego, and I told him to stay away from you, that you were dangerous, and now he's completely convinced himself that you killed our father.
Convinced himself?
I never said it. I would never accuse you of a murder you did not commit. But I don't like thinking about our time together. I'm ashamed of who I was and how I acted.
So you're afraid of me. Diego heard that in your voice and assumed the worst.
Diego's young and impulsive, and he'll try to attack you. And obviously you have to defend yourself, but please, don't hurt him. Please.
I won't. I promise.
Thank you.
I used to wonder what happened to you. I'm glad you're all right.
You know, watching you get shot changed my life. I stopped the drugs, became responsible. As awful as it was, it saved me.
Well, if there's anything I can do for you, anything you need,
As long as I know Diego's safe, I'll be fine.
I'm glad you came to me.
Me too. Thank you.
You okay?
Yeah. You know, I keep thinking about that paper Sonny wanted me to sign. And I was so sure that he was trying to steal my little girl, and now I realize he was only trying to be what he was, her father, and Alexis is doing the same thing. She's convinced herself the worst case scenario is gonna happen.
Do you feel sorry for her?
I wouldn't go that far. But I do get that she's overreacting out of fear. What about you?
Me?
Yeah, I mean, how do you want this to end?
You know, whatever way is best for Christina.
Even if Sonny loses her completely?
I can't imagine that's gonna happen.
I hope you're right.
Hey, you don't have to stay. I can call you and let you know what happened.
No, Jason. My daughter saved Christina. I really want to be here.
Hey. Well, they didn't drag you off in handcuffs this time, so maybe it helped.
Now the boys.
They're good. Michael's, he's writing his Christmas list right now. I can't wait for Santa.
What's changed? Anytime she's around him, she's a target.
Good, she's gonna be around him. That's a given. All that's left to decide is how much time she's gonna be around him. Look, Judge Shindo is very sympathetic to fathers. She could award primary custody to Sonny, and you could get limited visitation. And even if you do decide to file an appeal, Alexis, you know how cumbersome the court system can be. Do you really want to go through that all the way until Christina's 18 years old? It's time to make a compromise.
What if I compromise and she gets hurt? What if I compromise and she gets shot? Would you willingly take that risk?
Please return to the courtroom. The judge has reached her decision.
This Ghirardelli Square is no ordinary chocolate. It's the result of over 150 years of perfecting to create our most intense, slow-melting, premium chocolate. So we suggest you open your square caringly. Take in the heavenly aroma. Place the silky square on your tongue and let it melt slowly. Very slowly. Ghirardelli, moments of timeless pleasure.
When my doctor first told me I had arthritis, it sounded bad enough. Then I found out that there was something else I had to worry about. Some of the medicines I was taking for the pain, like Aleve, could interact with some of my prescriptions. But then I found something else I could take, something different.
The pure pain relief of Tylenol arthritis pain works all day, and when used as directed, has less drug interaction than Aleve.
When you sit for a long time and then stand up, you need Always Ultra Thin Super. Its unique leak guard core is designed to help quickly pull fluid deep into the middle of the pad to protect better than the next leading brand's regular Ultra. For confident stand-up protection, always.
You've always brought me luck.
White Diamonds, the intriguing fragrance from Elizabeth Taylor.
I don't know how Welch's does it. 40 Concord grapes in every glass of their grape juice. They don't have to add sugar. It's naturally sweet. Really, really. That's why Welch's 100% grape juice doesn't just taste really good. It's also really good for you, too. 40! Welch's is the best juice in the world. It's yummy. Welch's passion fruit is in the refrigerated section.
Pantene Full and Thick. For thin or thinning hair. Worth a try. Supposed to have a special pro-vitamin formula. Makes hair look 35% thicker. 10% would be incredible. It's really there. Really full. Proof enough for me. It's ridiculous how happy this makes me. Pantene Full and Thick. That's the beauty of health.
The clean, crisp scent of an ocean breeze, combined with the power of Pine Sol for an all-new experience of clean.
Families love Prego. Families like yours.
Charlie.
Everyone goes for Prego.
ABC congratulates Lost, Golden Globe nominee for Best Drama Series.
Where are we?
Tonight, look closer and see what you've missed.
Did anybody say that?
The first 2 hours back-to-back starting at 8/7 Central, only on ABC.
It's too late to fix anything you did.
You and Nicholas would be off on your honeymoon right now if it weren't for me. Starting a whole new life, a whole new future, and I'm just sorry that I took that away from you.
So you want me to go along with your plan so you can feel better?
No, that's not it at all, Emily.
Please, just go away.
Mary and I had a life together that didn't last very long. It'd be a lot more than what you and Nicholas will have unless you let me help you.
You're a free man. You can do anything you want. You can start your whole life over.
Emily, the life I wanted was with Mary. Right? We were going to move to this little small town in Canada, Wellsburg. I was going to work for a cabinet maker. We were going to start a family together, but that dream is over. All I can do now is try and help you and Nicholas have a chance at your happiness, you know? If I can set Nicholas free, then I go free. You know, on the inside. If I give up my life, I get it back. All right, so what? Maybe it is a little selfish. You get your husband back, right?
I don't believe a word you're saying.
Lois, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Maria Sanchez.
Delighted, I'm sure.
It was nice to see you again.
I'm glad we cleared things up.
So if you're looking for Diego...
You know Diego.
Happens to be a friend of my daughter. Who happened to tell me that his older sister was in town?
Yes, I need to find him. I need to clear up a misunderstanding.
Well, you might want to try this address. He's staying with friends.
Thank you.
Stupid. I am so sorry. I should have called first. I wanted to surprise you. Bad idea.
Not at all.
Don't you think it's a little strange Maria just happened to show up in town?
Not really. Diego's her brother. Maria thought I blamed her for the ambush. She wanted to get to me before I took revenge on him.
That doesn't seem suspicious to you?
Of course it does. Maria is hiding something.
I just want you to know that no matter what happens with the judge or whatever, that I appreciate what you've done.
Just don't throw me curves, all right? I know that the judge isn't going to protect Christina. And I know that if I don't act compliant, it could make it worse for her.
Let's just find out what we're dealing with before we make any kind of decisions, all right?
Jason, I'm glad I caught you. It's important. I'll let you guys talk.
I'm really sorry to show up like this, but I need your help.
All rise.
You may be seated.